Figured I'd come out here and look at my swarm hive, my swarm box. I don't know, whatever I want to call it anymore. Just the bees that, I'm leaving them up to their own devices, at least through the winter. I still haven't decided if I'm going to try and cut them out in the spring. Couple updates, real quick. I didn't want to say anything while I was building that nook. There was a little correspondence that I missed from the Chinese company from the open box that was missing parts. And again, they seem to think that you can build a hive without hardware and put frames together without little nails or staples or anything. So they said, we'll send you the frame parts, but you don't need any hardware. Will you accept this? So I replied, this is 3 weeks later. I hadn't even looked. And said, yes, please send the frames. They're expensive to replace. And just to let you know, I can live without the hardware kit, but you require hardware to put these things together. And they did reply. I did see the reply this morning that they had already sent the frame parts, and but we're not sending any hardware. Please understand. It's like, okay, whatever. You guys are weird. Also, I had joined a couple Facebook beekeeper associations, and I put in the question about the 5-frame nook. Now that BeeFit Beekeeping, Emily, yes, it's Emily. It's not Erica, it's Emily, sorry. Asking the question, what do you think? Should I reduce their living space and put them in this 5-frame nook? And how would you go about doing it? And I was getting answers other than the question asked. I was getting answers of, oh, you should just feed them. And then this second person chimed in. And they seem to be quite upset over the idea of feeding bees. Now, you watch all these other beekeeper channels, and, there's those that, are treatment free. You don't want to put any treatment strips or, any goopy goos or smoke them with whatevers, and that's fine. There's others who say you shouldn't give them any sort of feed or supplement or anything like that. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, this guy kind of came in pretty hot as far as supplementing your bees during the wintertime. So I asked him, I replied to him. I said, thank you for your advice. And, but what do you think about reducing their living space? And he's like, oh, I'm a bee conservator. I'm not a beekeeper. I'm the wrong person to ask that question. Oh my God. I finally found some drama. And then the other person and him kind of went back and forth a little bit. It's like, okay, well, thank you for chiming in and nobody answering my question. I guess this Beekeepers Association is having a meeting this weekend on Saturday out in the middle of nowhere in 29 Palms, and it's like, no. I mean, even on the back road byways, it's probably would end up being, 4 hours of just driving for a 2-hour meeting. They're supposed to have a Zoom, and so I may attempt to see if I can get the Zoom link and participate that way. The way the gas prices are in California right now, it's just absolutely outrageous. I don't need to be burning a tank of gas to go out to the middle of the desert somewhere. Middle of 29 Palms off of 29 Palms Highway. Oh well. All right, that was just a quickie, and we'll catch you later.